others, I deplore the recent deaths and human rights violations in Iran and the continued imprisonment of political prisoners like Nazanin Zaghari-Ratcliffe, who should be freed immediately. But the #1 policy aim in Iran is to stop it building a nuclear weapon and destabilise the Middle East. But it is now reinstating uranium enrichment. The JCPOA nuclear agreement offered hope, but we must brace ourselves for its failure and urgently look for a plan B. Instex, the EU plan to circumvent US sanctions, is taking too long and offers too little. The fact that the US is the EU's largest trade partner, 1,000 times greater than trade with Iran, speaks volumes to the EU's priorities. Its plan to route Iranian oil through Russia won't help. The EU's attempts at foreign policy in this area is in a mess. Iran is now threatening reprisals against EU members. It is right that a coalition of member states and other global players is part of the solution, but without the active involvement of the US, the EU is whistling in the wind. Many people in this Parliament deny President Trump. I've lost count of how many virtue-signalling MEPs have tried to score cheap points by insulting Europe's greatest protector and ally. But if we want to keep the Middle East nuclear-free, resume trade, and support the human rights of Iranians, only the Americans have the power, relationships and influence in the region to make this happen. The EU needs to urgently restore friendships and influence in Washington, not Tehran, and I'm certain that Brexit Britain's special relationship with the US can help.